Are you interested in establishing your company in Peru? Let's come follow the steps for the company constitution.
Como parte del Grupo Fuentes, podemos ayudarte en este tema y muchos más. ¿Y quién mejor que uno de nuestros especialistas para explicarlo a profundidad?
First, it is important to mention that there are types of societies in Peru, such as closed corporation, open limit corporation, and also individual liability entrepreneur, among other societies. However, I will explain why it is better within a company as a closed corporation. As a law firm, we recommend it because, first of all, it is the most used company in the Peruvian market and gives certain benefits to the businessman. Being that this type of company requires a minimum number of partners, which is 2 as minimum shareholder and maximum number of 20 shareholders. Another benefit is that the partners of the company will not be liable with their assets. Actually, it will be the liability that is limited towards third parties. This type of partnerships makes you look better to suppliers and clients and allows you to expand much more your company. Also, the capital, which is a very important point in the creation of any company, since the capital does not require a minimum amount for the constitution, you are able to establish a company with one sol, the currency of Peru. However, the banks in Peru normally ask for a minimum social capital amount, and this amount can vary depending on the bank you will open your company account with. This minimum capital can be between $90 and between $150. So now that we are clear about what would be the best society to establish a company, I am going to explain to you what the steps are to establish a company from scratch. First, we need to make a reservation of the company name. We do the name reservation through the SUNAT portal. This search is precisely carried out in case another person is already using the same company name. That is why it is important to enter at least 3 possible names in order to not have to send another reservation request if it is already in use. Once SUNARP has given us the okay with the name of the company, we can start preparing the minutes. In this document, we have to consignate information such as the name of the company, identify the costs that the company will cover. With this, I mean how much is going to be the minimum capital of the company, and the share of this capital can be confirmed through money or assets. And also we have to consignate the business activity. The business activity of the company does not have to be the same. That is, there is no problem if the sector has different activities. For example, you sell clothing, but you also want to sell makeup. So this can be for the same corporate purpose of a single company. Likewise, a general manager must be included. The legal representative will be who is going to stand up for the company. So it is mandatory to include a legal representative. After that, the minutes must be signed by a notary and then are uploaded to Registros Públicos. This takes 7 business days. Once it is accepted by Registros Públicos, it will give us a copia literal. This is going to be the official document of the company in which will be the partners. Capital social, contribution of each partner, company activity, legal representative, all the information is contemplated in that document. The minute is like going to be the birth certificate of your company. In addition, we are going to obtain an inactive tax number identification, which has to be activated with the SUNAT accesses. The activation of the tax number identification by the portal of SUNAT is a formal web that every person has access in order to verify the basic information of your company, such as legal representative, shareholders, the percentage of each shareholders, the company address, the telephone number of the company, and also the business activity of the company. It's important to mention that only the legal representative can activate the tax notification and consignate all the information of the company. With these advances, we can now say that the company is 90% constituted. The next step is that we need is to open 2 bank accounts. The first account is the company account, which every company needs to be able to transfer and receive transfers. This is accompanied by a token number, which is requested every time a transfer is made for greater protection. The second account is called a deduction account. It is to pay your taxes. This must be requested at the National Bank, which can only be requested by the company's legal representative. This account is only for paying taxes. It does not work as a checking account. Now that we have all the steps for the company constitution, there is one step left. We have to open 2 corporate books. These corporate books are called the shareholder meeting and the registration of shares. That is, if there will be any change in the company, be it a change of general manager, a change of shareholder, a change in the percentage of shareholders, or other type of change, it would have to be stipulated in the minutes and then passed into the corresponding books. Now, yes, that means that your company is 100% and fully established. Likewise, we always recommend that if you are going to establish a company in Peru, that it always accompanied by a good advice to make better decisions. And it always has to be managed by a good accountant, so your accounting is 100% in order. If you are interested in establishing your company in Peru and you have any question or any doubt, please leave your comments below or reach our contacts in the description. Thank you very much.
Gracias por ver este video. En Grupo Fuentes trabajamos constantemente para ofrecerte la mejor capacitación. Además, pertenecemos a la red internacional Aligare, lo cual nos permite ofrecer nuestros servicios en cualquier parte del mundo. Si deseas mayor información sobre todos nuestros servicios, no te olvides de revisar la descripción del video.